Hello, this is my review of the Hornby British Pullman Venice Simplon-Orient-Express 00 scale train set. Right, the reason why I said a review is because I got this train set back in January 2015 and I didn't make a very good review of it, well the video of it. I wasn't all experienced, but now in 2026 I can make better reviews than I did back in 2015. So like I said, I got this back in January 2015. So that's about 11 years ago. So let me just show you around the box. Let me just show you the front. Obviously you've got the one loop with the siding, which is really good. Got the track mat. I've noticed that back in the day they used to give you 3 carriages, but now I think they only give you 2 carriages in train sets. So you've got your 8 curves there. You've got your point, a buffer. I think that's 2 long straights there. I think you get 3 short straights there. A small curve there. The power track there, and got the old silly old type controller, which is really badly designed because it works okay but keeps on cutting out if it's too powerful, well if the Loco is too powerful, so it's not very good. So if you've got one of these, best to upgrade to either an H&M Duet or a H&M 2000 controller. Any controller is better than this one. Okay, let me just show you around the box. The front is basically the same as on top, and again, it's actually the same all the way around. Nothing on the back, and on this side it's just a load of, I don't know what that is, there's a load of writing, not important really. So let me just show you inside of the box, and what we have got inside is nothing. Nice bit of cardboard here. No. Take that off. Oh, this bit of paper falling off. Looks like we're going for the Loco first. Let's take the Loco out. There she is, a very nice Loco, a little bit heavy. Let's take the tender out at least. Much lighter. Let's do a quick up and personal just for the Loco. Now on the side it says Clan Line Merchant Navy class. Got no glue marks. Yes, it's very dusty because it's been out of the box since 2015, so please excuse all the dust. Definitely no glue marks. What we have got is a fireman, just see there. I think there may have been a driver originally, but I think I might start the driver into a different Loco, so that's why there's only just a fireman there. It is number 35028. We have got sprung buffers on the Loco, and there's a little electricity pylon sticker there. Very good detail. With the cab, it's not painted up, and you can still see the detail in the cab. Hang on a second. Don't know how well you can see the detail there, but it does have detail, but it's just not painted up. You can see the pipes and the firebox, but it doesn't have a firebox glow though. It's quite an old Loco, and it's got little windows there. The front window's got a little pane in it, but the back window hasn't, and a bit of, you can see there's a bit of pane in the window front there. It's got metal whistles there. The plate, I think it's plastic. Got the chimney there. Got the handrails fitted both sides. And the tender, the British Rail, can't quite read that. Was it British Railways? I'm not sure. Again, they've got sprung buffers on the back of the tender. Got your coal there. Here it goes, very basic coal, and you've got your water section there, the little water lid there, and again you've got some detail on the tender there, and then that's your little connector there where it connects up to the Loco. 6 wheels on the tender, and on the Loco it's a 462 Loco, and the air vent on the top of the cab does not open or close, it's just permanently closed. Okay, let's go to the carriages now. as I said, you've got 3 carriages and they are Pullman carriages. First one we're looking at called car number 88. You can buy Pullman carriages with working lights, but none of these have working lights. It's what you see is what you get. Very little detail on the bottom there. You've got a royal crest just there. You've got your doors on the front and the back, and the buffers are not on the carriages, are not sprung. Very good detail inside. You can see the tables with the lamps on, the non-working lamps, the chairs, very posh looking. And then they're all the same, apart from this one's called Agatha. And let me just show you something about car 88 I've just noticed. This one has some big doors on, you can see the doors there. They have doors both sides. I presume this must be like where like you've got baggage or maybe bikes, you know, where you can store them on the back end of this one. And then on Agatha, I think this must have, you can see something through the window there. I don't know if that's supposed to be like the luge there. Again, you've got the crest there. A small amount of detail on the bottom. And then let's go to the last carriage. Lucille. Again, very similar to Agatha. The only thing different is, I think, is the name. They're all pretty much the same. They've all got details on the top. So let's see what we've got underneath. As if by magic, we've got the second layer. Now there is some track in here, but I've used it on my layout. As you can see, I haven't got around to using these curves, so these are still original curves. They're still brand new. Got this working controller, which I said is not a very good controller. Upgrade it to a better controller, and then you've got the power pack for the controller, and got some insulation sleeve, and you've got some, this is your accessories. Then you've got, not sure what they, or let's open up this. You've got your, there's a coupler there and a few other bits, and then this is just saying about how you can, where to connect the coupler, little ladders to connect to the buffer, and then some brake rods where to connect them to the Loco and the Tender. As if by magic, 1, 2, 3. Right, so we've got the track mat and instructions leaflet pack. Quite a lot in here. This is quite big, as I remember. This is like a giant poster size thing. You can split this on. Oh, like one side tells you, as you can see, it tells you about all the locos that you can get, all the carriages, and on the other side about all the, well, some more locos, rolling stock, the track system, the Scadale collection, the Little N collection, building accessories, power control. Oh, that's the HM2000 controller. Much better than that controller. That's a really good controller. I've got that. So now I've got the owner's manual. This is also quite large. Now we kind of, you could use this as a poster as well if you really wanted to. Just showing you uncoupling ramps, starting a train and troubleshooter, about the points, connecting the power, baseboard construction, track extension pack, about the digital command control, step-by-step guide, and tells you about the Collectors Club. Another leaflet about the Collectors Club, and at the time you could get the, well, it looked like the Smoky Joe, but it wasn't. It's a similar loco to Smoky Joe. That on this number 51200, I think. Then we've got the old Merchant Navy class locomotive and tender operating maintenance instructions. So it's general running, hence track cleaning and lubrication to remove the body, to replace the locomotive motor, and a few other bits on the back. And then a leaflet about the R8250 train controller, which is really silly. I'm not going to do any more about that because, as I keep on saying, it's a really bad controller, it keeps on cutting out. And then finally, I'm not going to open this out because it's really, you can see it's quite thick, it's really big. Here's a photograph of it. Welcome to JJ's test track. Right, here we are on my JJ's test track. Let's do some coupling up. Slowly. To all my 3 carriages. I hope that has worked. I haven't got much room because it's about 2 meters long. So more carriages there are, the less room there's going to be. I can't go too fast really. A little bit fast, but not too fast. So a nice long train. Now there's no lighting, no steam, no sound. Remember this loco was from 2015, so it's just what you see is what you get basically. McLaren Line Merchant Navy class. Everything seems to be okay. Well, I'm quite happy with that. My nice long locomotive. Okay. Do this all day, but it get a bit too boring. Anyway, so let's go upstairs to my MMMR. Midland Model Railway. The Triple MR for sure. Here we are, my Triple MR with the Clan Line Merchant Navy class, and we do 2 or 3 laps. Running beautifully around my Triple MR. Up JJ's corner slope, along Cadbury Straight, past living steam grate and siding, across Miller's suspension bridge. Anyway, you get the idea. Car number 88, Lucille and Agatha, the three names of the Pullman carriages. Past Tidewell Station, down Mallow Point. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.